So I'm just sat here keeping snuggly, and because it is freezing again today, nice sunny day, but it's really really cold. So I've got my little snuggle thing on, and I was just thinking, I always think I don't dream a lot, which I do believe even people who think you don't dream, but you just don't remember them. I'm just sat and I thought, oh, I've just remembered. Not all of it. I'm going on about journals. I'm gonna have so many journals soon. I'm gonna have to keep a dream journal near my bed. This is another thing to do as well, because sometimes it can be to do with how you feel when you look back on it. Because I remember a few days ago, running up what in the week last week, this week coming up before, it could have been Thursday. I'm not sure, before the weekend, because I said my nana passed away. I sort of vaguely remember having a dream about something about a ghost, but I can't remember what it was. I just remember it was a ghost, and then I did remember pulling the tarot card out. And it had said something about a ghost, and it had ghost girl something, and I thought, oh yeah, something about a ghost. I wonder if that was anything to do with like, because my nana's passed, if you know what I mean, thinking about stuff. And then I've just sat here because I'm watching Ants on telly and just thought, oh yeah, I remember having a dream. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. Something about there was somebody where I didn't know them. I don't know if I was at a show or out somewhere. And I remember this woman, she was older, and she was saying something. She was sat on her own and she started getting upset about something. And I just remember going over and thinking, oh, I just need to give her a cuddle. And I give her a cuddle. And I was probably saying to her, oh, you know, what's wrong? It's going to be all right. Something. But I just remember putting my arm around her and talking to her. And I could feel in the dream that she felt better, because obviously someone had took notice and gone over and was sort of speaking to her. But I don't remember much else. And I thought, oh, I've started dreaming again, because sometimes I have dreams and I don't have dreams for ages. I think, God, I wish I would have dreams so I can remember them, to see how I think how they're sort of trying to tell me something, you know, like, because obviously it might have been something you were thinking about and then you've had a dream about something, because things come out in your dreams as well. So yeah, this was just a little chat to say, I might have to keep one of maybe the little journal I got, which I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for. Maybe I'll keep that by the side of my bed. So if I wake up and you remember to write them down, even if you don't get it, just write them down, and then you may look at them a week later and think, oh yeah, maybe that's to do with such thing, because I was feeling like that. You know, another like sort of looking at yourself and recessing things. So I thought I'll have to do that, because I sometimes remember in the morning, and then I forget by the end of the day. If I wrote it down, it would jog my memory. But yeah, I've just remembered I've started having these little dreams, and I don't know if that's because I'm trying to do more work on myself, so things are coming out. I don't know. Doing self-love, you know, work on yourself. Some people call it light work and stuff like that, but it is all good. And funny enough, I was looking at a book about dreams when I was in the works today. And also, what I was trying to say before, I didn't tell anyone, you know, take this as whatever. But when I went to the works, because I've just put it on my bookshelf and got this book, because I thought, there's another book for me to get through with many of the other books that I need to get through in my lifetime. This book was £1, and it's called, the one I was saying, Seeing Stars. And I was sort of, I do this sometimes. I was asking for a message off my nana, because obviously this was the weekend she passed away. Today she passed away. I got mixed up, I thought it was yesterday. It was this time last year, but it's actually today. And I was sort of having a conversation in my head, as if I was, you know, I was speaking in my head like, Nana, you know, help us with blah, 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 blah. Some of these things that I've been asking for. And, you know, I always ask now and again, I'm on the right track and things will go well by showing me a sign. I said, if I see like a star or like a pentacle, pentagram, I always get mixed up, stars or something like that, you know, something maybe a bit witchy, or stars, like stars. So I didn't even think, and then when I came out I thought, oh yeah, I just saw this book as I was paying at the till and thought, oh, £1, oh, that sounds nice. Seeing Stars, still didn't even think, it's got stars on it. And then, like I said, the back of the story was, I'll just read it again, it had a bit of extra on it as well. When City Girl Amber arrives to spend the summer in the village of Fiddlesticks, the only stars she recognises are the ones she reads about in her glossy celeb magazines. So she's stunned to find herself surrounded by new neighbours who organise their entire lives around the astral calendar. More scarily, Amber finds that the villagers actually believe that the stars and the moon can make wishes come true. Even Amber's new boss, I think it's Mitzi or something, Mitzi Blessing, she called Blessing, believes in magic. Amber remains loudly skeptical, but she doesn't see the harm in joining in the odd celebration, especially as they bring her into contact with the enigmatic Lewis. But when, as a result of one of Amber's half-hearted celestial, I think it says, incantations, something totally inexplainable happens. She begins to wonder if maybe, just maybe, there's more to this astrical magic than meets the eye. So obviously to me, that's a bit witchy, spelly, sort of magical, sort of one of those sort of, it could be a kid's book, I don't know, sort of books. And it's got a moon on it at the top, obviously. So I was like, Nana. So yeah, stars. And it says seeing stars, which is just mad, I think. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on and say that. So maybe keeping a dream journal now as well. So bye.